So, we are here with the lovely Simon from Epica. Hello and welcome.
Hello, thank you.
It was only recently that you have revealed more information about your upcoming album, The Holographic Principle. This is going to be your biggest and most ambitious project up to date. Do you feel that it was also the most challenging project in your career?
Definitely, we put everything we have in that record, our blood, sweat and tears, as you say, and with the Quantum Enigma we set the level really high, and we thought, how are we going to even make a better record? But we saw it as a challenge, and we kind of kicked each other's asses. We digged deeper than ever before, and we had a huge amount of songs with 5 songwriters. Mm-hmm. All the guys in the band have written songs, so we had this luxurious position of choosing songs, like the best songs out of really good songs. So we were very confident that this record will be great quality.
So the writing and the whole creative process was a bit more difficult than with the previous albums, and I suppose a bit longer?
Not more difficult, but more intense, I guess, mm-hmm. with the recording of not only the band, but also many more live instruments, bigger choir. On top of that, we wanted to also do acoustic versions of some songs, and we really mm-hmm. changed them up.
Being said that the album is bigger and you wanted to even reach higher level than with Quantum Enigma, did you try to experiment more during the recording, or did you try to evolve slowly from the previous records?
I can speak vocally for myself that I really like to do new stuff with each record, mm-hmm. try to become better, and the songs are very diverse, so also the singing vocals, they ask for a lot of variety, so low singing, high, classical, pop, rock, a little bit funky here and there, so for me it was a lot of fun to record this record. And there was only a small challenge that I had myself personally, because I got a cold when we came back from a tour in Australia and China. I had 5 days of rest, and then I had to go record the record. This CD has been recorded in between tours. So, and sometimes you get sick on a tour, and I didn't have enough time, and I was like, damn it. So we took 1 day rest in between the recordings, because we noticed my voice was getting a little bit tired. I had this nasty cough. Feel very sorry for Joost, because I was coughing in the microphone. He's like, oh damn it, don't do that, it's so loud. But I couldn't help it, and the recordings for the rest went really smooth, and we recorded the biggest amount of songs in the shortest time for me. So it was very time efficient, and with great result.
How long did it actually take, the whole process?
The whole process of actual intense writing, 1 year, and 5 months for the recordings mm-hmm. in between the tours then.
The album is due this year in September or October, I believe.
Yeah.
And is it completely finished now, or are there still some post-production works left on the album?
We are mastering the mm-hmm. album now. We've been making a selection of songs that we want on the record. We already had some listening sessions with press, and they got to listen to the unfinished version. We also told them, but it already sounded really brutal. But now the record is mixed, and it's going to be mastered and hopefully done within a couple of days. So,
when you mentioned the playing sessions for the press, I have heard comparison that some passages on the next album are resembling Amon Amarth, which is quite a bit surprising for your fans, I would presume. And now even when you mention that there are some funky passages, so the wider the scope, the better, you could say, for your album.
Yeah, I think it offers. This album offers for a lot of metal fans something that they might like, and with each record that we bring out, we like to incorporate new elements mm-hmm. to keep it fun, exciting, and to kind of renew yourself without betraying your true sound. So with the funk, I meant that we incorporated that in the acoustic songs. Mm-hmm. So that's we also changed up the lyric, because for us it was like, okay, let's just make a little bit, take things lightly. And Amon Amarth, I don't know personally, but as we have 5 guys writing songs, you can imagine that the sound can be very diverse. So,
obviously, well, from what I have heard from the reactions of the journalists to the, say, unfinished version, the reactions were pretty good actually. How do you personally feel about it yourself? Do you think that this is going to be your best album yet?
I think, and I of course hope so, but we were, as I told many journalists at the listening session, we are still so into this whole process that we are not sure if we like it or hate it, because you can't, you go to sleep and you hear the songs and you're like, leave me alone, it's so intense. But I do believe that we delivered a great product, a great new songs, melodies that will stay with us forever.
I'm sure the fans will love it. What do you have in store for your fans? Do you plan a big world tour after the release?
Yeah, for now we have the festivals, it's nice weather, and
a bit too hot.
yeah, it's very hot, but I prefer this than really cold. And after that we are going to tour. We have tours planned that will be released or put online, published really soon.
Looking forward to that. Do you have some message for your Czech fans?
Yes, I think we're going to play on the 28th of January in Prague, so come check us out. We have the Holographic Principle out on the 30th of September, our 7th studio album, which is going to kick ass. So buy the CD, come to our show, and become a member of the Epica family.